Alright, welcome back to this next video. In this video we're going to cover the concept of pillar posts. And these are the posts that are going to go on our home page of our blog. Now you really don't have to necessarily do anything to make that happen. I'll show you in the blog settings how to do that, but just understand that these are our pillar posts, or the posts that will stay on our home page. So here's the concept. We're going to create 4 to 5 key posts that will stay, as I mentioned, on your home page. They're going to be anywhere between 200 to 300 words long. I mean, probably closer to 200 than 300, but just keep an idea. That's what we're looking for, somewhere between that 200 words long. And that's really the concept of pillar posts. Now, the question, though, is what do we post in these pillar posts? Well, we're going to be posting reviews of the product that we're promoting if we're promoting one specific product. They're going to be informational posts, and that could be how-tos or tips, checklists, general information, anything like that. That's good to include in these informational posts. People love the how-tos and the tips and the checklists and whatnot, so those are great things to be posting in these informational posts. Remember, though, it's related either to the general niche that we've chosen to promote or the very specific niche. An example I gave you before is we could either do golf, which is general, or left-handed golf clubs, which is very, very specific. If we were doing left-handed golf clubs, well, then our how-tos and tips and checklists would be very specific to left-handed clubs. And then we want to be either entertaining or controversial. You can do posts like that that are either entertaining, make them laugh, or they're controversial and kind of create a stir, if you will, because those generally get passed on, and that's good. And then finally, lists. People love top 10, like the top 10 things you can do to improve your golf game, the top 10 things you can do to fix your slice, so on and so forth. Those are some of the things that are going to be included in our key posts that will be on our home page. Now, the purpose for this is because whatever the keyword or keyword phrase is that we're targeting on the home page of our blog. So for example, if the blog was lefthandedgolfclubs.com, then the keyword phrase would be left-handed golf clubs. That's the keyword phrase that I'm focusing on for the page. So I would need to make sure that in the posts, these 4 to 5 posts that are going to be on the home page, I would need to make sure that that phrase shows up about 2 to 4% of the time. So if I've got 100 words total on the page, that keyword phrase left-handed golf clubs would show up anywhere between 2 to 4 times on the page. So that's the general concept of how pillar posts work. Now let's just get into the actual process of pillar posts. So step 1 is you want to sit down with a piece of paper and create an outline for your 4 to 5 pillar posts. What are you going to write about? Are they going to be product reviews, informational posts, so on and so forth? They can be a mix of all of those, right? Step 2 is then to sit down and actually write out your 4 to 5 posts. Now, when you write these posts, we're just typing them up. You can do it in Microsoft Word, whatever you want to use. Type them up. We haven't put them into WordPress yet. When we do put them into WordPress, we can put them all in at one time, but we need to drip feed our posts over around 2 to 3 weeks. When it's brand new, drip feed your post over 2 to 3 weeks. Now, WordPress allows you to drip feed your posts. So what we could do is I can write all 4 or 5 posts right now, and I can say, all right, the first one I want to have post today, the next one I want to have post in 3 days, the next one another 3 days, the next one another 3 days, the next one another 3 days, and so on and so forth until I've gotten all 4 or 5 posts added to my blog. Now this is pretty important because you don't want to just do it all in one sitting and then have Google look at it and go, huh, okay. So you want to do this over time. Now, the other thing is you do not, this is very important, do not put your affiliate links in the post yet. Just write the content. That's it. Okay? Then step 3 is you need to create your necessary pages. You can do that sporadically too. It doesn't have to all be in one sitting. So create your necessary pages. Step 4 is to start generating some backlinks to your blog. I first want you to go and ping your blog, the home page to your blog, as well as all the other post pages, okay? And then I also want you to social bookmark your home page and the post pages as well. Anywhere between 10 to 20 bookmarks, I think you're going to be okay. So once you do that, pinging it through these services, Pingo, Pingomatic, and Pingler, that just kind of alerts the all the RSS sites and all these different readers out there that, hey, you exist. And then with social bookmarking, what you're doing is you're just getting links back to your homepage and your post pages. And then finally in step 5, once your sites have been indexed by Google, okay, this is very important. Once they've been indexed by Google, you're going to add your affiliate links to the posts. Don't do it until then. Once they've been indexed by Google, then you go in and you add your affiliate links to the post. Now, how do you know if you've been indexed? Go to Google, type in your website or your blog domain into Google, and that will show you if you're in their search results or not. But that is the process of pillar posts. Now, I'll actually create a video showing you how to create a new post inside WordPress, and I'll show you some of these basic features and whatnot, but that's the concept right there of creating pillar